Okay, what is up, guys? I'm going to be going over everything that is currently going on, the drama between me and another streamer named Forgotten Project. A lot of people are calling me a scam artist, a lot of people are calling me a predator, a lot of people are calling me a lot of very disgusting things that is very tarnishing towards my name without even letting me speak my piece, without even letting me speak my side. And this is why I absolutely just despise social medias like Twitter. If you want to hear both sides and you have this opinion, that's perfectly fine. But if you don't even let me defend myself and you're calling me this disgusting person who essentially needs to get canceled, it's just gross. So let's just start it off, get everyone involved if you haven't already seen what's going on. So this streamer named Forgotten Project makes this tweet longer, exposing, well, not really exposing, but just pointing out that when he was struggling, I offered him a deal for 30%, lowered to 20% to bend more towards his needs. Um, of his revenue to help grow a stream. This would include daily hosts. This would include collaborating in content, whether it's YouTube or whether it's Twitch, like, fun ideas like Unranked to Challenger, which has done numbers for people's viewers, are, getting other people involved in this group that I was creating, which, by the way, the only person in the group is Joannel. Meme him as much as you want. When I first met him, he had 8 viewers, and now he is at a 300 viewer average. I think he's doing a phenomenal job. He went from 7 subs when I first signed him to 488. So just a little backstory on who I've worked with and how it's gone for them so far. So essentially, the thing is, a lot of what he says, there's a lot of inconsistencies. I just want to point this out. And a lot of people are probably wondering, where did this even come from? This is going to come from probably the most pointless, stupid place you could probably imagine, a solo queue game. So what happens, and you can believe me or not, people that watch me understand this. This has been my 5th day of completely reforming, no complaining, no crying, playing games out, trying to win. So essentially, what happens in this game? Forgotten Project is my top laner. Oh wait, sorry, that's the wrong game. Okay, so essentially, what happens in this game? Forgotten Project is my top laner. He's flaming, complaining, and he even threatened to aim me at one point in this game. See, he's saying all this stuff, and all I said was shh because he kept typing instead of playing. It's 5-7. Okay, so I'm just gonna go over this real fast because this is probably like the stupidest part of all this. So here's the part where he threatens into me. Okay, I follow you now. Which actually it turned out well for me because if you want to watch it, I'll let you watch. But I actually wound up outplaying the hell out of them here. But he just keeps going, complaining, crying, called me a fanboy, said I'm his fan, or like all this weird stuff. And I say this is very weird that you're backseating me. I have 3 challenger accounts, not trying to ego, just trying to get some like, okay, guy, you're hard BMing me when this is my 3rd Smurf, telling me how to path, telling me that I'm bad, telling me all this, and then you call me a fanboy, and I was like, dude, you know this scares me, right? And then when I say that, he goes in. He's saying, remember when you tried to scam me? And I was like, no, not really. I just tried to help. And then he went to type in my chat. Let's see if I can. Oh no, I don't have it. I can probably bring it up right now. He typed in my chat immediately after the game, trying to get attention. Oh wait, it's Forgotten Project. Trying to get attention from my stream. Legit never asked you for help directly. Okay, that's true. Now, a lot of what doesn't make sense is he paints the picture that I DM'd him after I read this tweet longer saying how depressed he is, how sad stream's going. That's not true actually, because that's the 4th of February, and I DM'd him the 3rd of February. Because I was watching a stream and I saw you struggling, and I was curious what happened. Now, he didn't show all the DMs, which obviously the first DM he ever DM'd me, even though we're not friends, was something very disgusting, just very out of place. I'll just throw that in because just to show you that this person is not exactly crystal clean in the way he acts. Neither am I, but I'm not claiming to be. I'm just not a scam artist. Okay, so I asked him, "Are you good?" He said, "Stream's rough." I said, "You know what, man? Maybe it's just the timing. Maybe things are rough. I understand that." And then he said, "It's almost been a month. Sub counting's dropped." I was like, "You know what? Maybe I can help you." And I offered him, "Okay, would you don't need help for YouTube. So how does a Twitch deal sound?" He said, "Oh damn, I'm down to try anything at this point." So I explained to him how it would work. He'd essentially be getting daily hosts from me. We can do collaborations, do little fun projects like, Unranked to Challenger with a bunch of streamers, which has done numbers in the past. And I was just looking to get people on board. Because, if I get a good amount of people on board, then we could do fun content together. We can all make money. People are calling it a pyramid scheme. I'm not getting money by recruiting him. Professor Akali isn't telling me go prey on go prey on this streamer and that streamer. He looks sad. No, I reached out because he was struggling. I wanted to give him an opportunity, not try and, you know, like, see, there's a lot of inconsistencies in what he put, and just the whole fact that it was based off of one solo queue game really just rubs me the wrong way. So I said it was understandable if you want to go lower, bend towards kind of what he's going on, and then it was just whatever. And then he asked me how do I keep my mental strong. I just tried to explain all this and that, and I said, you know what, man, I think you're gonna turn around. So I was nothing but nice to him. I thought we were cool. He still had me followed, and he followed my private Twitter account too recently. Not even any of that. Like, I don't mean needing to say anything. And I think the most important thing I saw was Red Mercy pointed out that the way that I approached a lot of it was that I wasn't really too aggressive. And Forgotten Project says I was predatory because I wasn't aggressive, I was passive, and I was trying to get someone who was really depressed. And the thing is, like, I mean, dude, I have no idea how exactly this is going for him, but I came from the exact same spot that he did. And if you guys really want, I could show you numbers. I could show you numbers because listen, man, this is why I thought this was a good idea. A lot of people are waiting for this moment. Why did I think this was a good idea? Because a long time ago, and this is something that's a little hard for me to talk about, a long time ago, I was an extremely toxic person in and out of the game. Very bad mood, very bad temper, a lot of mental problems that I had to take care of personally. I had to go seek help personally. And it's very personal to me, so I don't really care to get more into it. But either way, I was just recently banned off Twitch, indefinite. And then it got lowered to a month, but before it got lowered, I was looking for people to help me. And all my old friends, they unfollowed me. They weren't responding to DMs. No one wanted to talk to me because I wasn't able to help them. So there's one person out there that stuck out to me, Professor Colley. He replied, and he offered YouTube. He said 50% what I make. And I said, you know what? Hell yeah. And I was getting threatened to get kicked out of the house. I had no money. I had to do a lot of things I didn't want to do to get money. So in order to stay where I am, to live where I am, I had to sacrifice, and I had to take a very risky deal. I was at by far the lowest point in my life, and he offered me this deal, and within a week, I was getting 150k views, 200k views, 150k views, 180k views, and I was just doing amazing. These were daily uploads, so just think about it. I think I got like 1 million, 2 million views in my first month, and anyone who knows YouTube can tell you how much they made. And I can go back in my Twitch. Oh yeah, here, let me just go over another inconsistency real fast, real fast. Great. So this is just what really made me not even want to respond. Really made me not even interested in the conversation. So I replied to my Smurf Twitter. And he said, I rode his Shinshin to fame, not having some partnership. No partnership helped me. And that's pretty much that. And the thing is, with a Shinshin, I duel with a Shinshin a lot because I like playing with him at the time. He was fun to play with. He never hosted me, but after about months of playing with him, he did put me on his auto host list. So when I was streaming, I was building up viewers, 200, 400, 600, 800, and I would get an auto host at the end of every night. That would help out with viewers, of course. And that's exactly what I was going to do for Forgotten Project. Auto host him. So if he's grinding, if he's following my advice as a manager that I would give him, then his stream would grow very fast. And getting that auto host just helps. So it's nothing but help. So the one thing that he said I did to blow up was something that I was going to give him. Because a Shinshin average 3k viewers. I currently average 2 to 3k viewers. So just let that sink in. What he claims I did, riding someone to fame, he would have been doing the same thing under me. And he probably would have worked out for him. Because, I mean, if we're going over numbers, I think this is a no-brainer. Let's go over this one real fast. Let me not accidentally show my stream key. Let's see, stream manager, insights. Okay, So I went from making $800 a month to 11,000 alone on Twitch. This is not including sponsors. This is not including my 2 YouTube channels, Karis Kane. This is flat rate Twitch. And we can go all the way back to 2018, where I was very depressed. I had nothing going for me. And here we go. $400, $500, $400. And let's just see, 2,000, 4,000, 8,000, 6,000. Yeah, so you could see a huge difference there. So, you know, personally, I didn't think I was doing anything wrong by offering it. I never tried to push it, nor was I persistent. I asked once, me alone, Professor Akali. By the way, for everyone who has this hate boner for Professor Akali, I'm not gonna. You can have your opinion, but if you're talking about what he does is scummy, the people he's worked with has been me, Fogged, Swag, a couple others, but majority of the time, he has nothing but our best interest in hand. I signed a contract with him. He essentially blew me up. He got me where I am for nothing. The money I was making on YouTube was good, and then he said, "You know what? You can keep it. You can have the channel. You can have everything." And I was like, "Oh, okay." This guy is the things he's done for me has genuinely been the nicest anyone in this community has done for me. Because when I was at my lowest point and I was such a bad person because of outside of league issues, he was the nice person to me. So, I mean, talk what you will, but I think it's just a little bit out of taste. And the thing that I really don't like is that in this situation, I'm just looking over the comments, and like I said, you can have your opinion all you want, but to be called and labeled, let's just go over this. I didn't go over what LS said or did. I respect LS and his opinion a lot, but you know, a lot of people were joking about this. That's perfectly fine. Like Aspos, Anchovies, whatever, that's fine. But I was getting called like a predator by multiple streamers and content providers. Like I said, having your opinion, but not being able to let me give mine when I'm the one involved in this, and just saying, okay, well, I read this alone. I heard one story. This guy sounds like a real predator. This guy sounds like such an asshole trying to take advantage of people in a bad situation. Well, no, I can relate to a bad situation because I was on the same thing as you. I was on the verge of getting kicked out. I had no money. I was depressed. I had no friends. And guess what? I signed a contract and it turned everything around for me. And the thing about the contract is for me to benefit any bit, I would have to grow a stream. 20%, I would have to grow a stream. He would have to be doing really well for me to get a good benefit. If I'm making money from all these other places, and I even have a house that I rent out, if I have all these places to get money, this is, I mean, the only way I could benefit from this situation, because obviously hosting him a lot, instead of hosting, you know, other people, or instead of just keeping my viewers for myself, because obviously it's smarter to just keep my viewers on me. You know, if I don't host people, then people will stick around in my offline chat, watch my VODs. I'm taking away from myself to give to this guy, which is not like like it's not me being, oh, so nice, and, you know, it's business. It's strictly business. That's what it is. This is something that I thought would work out for both of us, and it didn't. He didn't want it, and that's fine. I don't see why this all had to be brought up. Once again, guys, over a league game, all this arguing, debate, all this crazy stuff. My 5th day of being reformed, this guy hard flames, complains, and you know what? Honestly, if you look back at the game, I said I wasn't really the nice person. I said it's weird to call me a fanboy if he doesn't have that many fans. Which, I mean, that's very rude for me to say, so I did kind of break my 5-day of being reformed thing. But, I mean, in this situation, it's just so awkward that I'm defending myself over being an online money predator because this guy flamed me in league all game, and I didn't even I didn't even do anything. All I did was underperform in his game. Listen, I think if everyone knew they were defending that, they would have a bit of a different opinion. Maybe not. But you know what, guys? That's gonna be it. I'm just rambling on at this point. Thanks for watching. You can watch both sides. If now you want to say your insults, hurl them at me, sure. But at least you listen to both sides. So thank you for that. Bye.